What's up, YouTube? Team Movies here. It's Sunday, that means it's time for my box office recap. Alright, coming in the number 5th spot in this weekend's box office is Disney's Aladdin, which made another estimated of 7.6 million over the 3-day period, and it of course also made 10.7 million 5-day, bringing it a sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. Bring its domestic total to 320.8 million through the end of its 7th week. Wow. Like, this movie is pretty much passing Alice in Wonderland, Beauty and the Beast, and Jungle Book. I mean, like I said, I could imagine how much Lion King's gonna make when that gets released. And, of course, we just got the trailer for Mulan. I could imagine how much that's gonna make. So, yeah. For all you remake of, for all you haters of the Disney of Disney remaking classics, they're not going anywhere anytime soon. So yeah, but and Aladdin is that's becoming a monster. So I mean, it's still in the top 5, and it's a 7th week. So that's something. All right, coming in at number 4 spot is Annabelle Comes Home, which dipped 52% to its estimated 9.7 million over the 3-day weekend and 13.7 million over the 5-day week in its second week of release. The Warner Brothers release now has 50.1 million after 10 days, putting it significantly behind the pace of both the first Annabelle and Annabelle Creation. So I mean, it made a little more money the second week of release, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I guess people wanted to spend their 4th of July with Annabelle, so hey, what else is there? But yeah, Annabelle comes out didn't do a whole lot the first week of release, but it's getting a little better in the second week. So, but you know, these films don't make a whole lot of money, so these films don't cost a whole lot to make. I meant to say. So even if they don't make like tons of money, they'll still be able to do more of them, and also, hey, that's pretty cool. All right, coming in at number 3 spot is Yesterday, which made 17 million last week, but this week the crowd-pleasing musical rom-com earned just 35% to an estimated of 10.7 million in its third place, and it made 15.45 million 5 days, bringing its total to a very good 36.8 million just 10 days after just 10 days after its release. So yesterday is doing pretty good. I mean, it's making some pretty good though, and makes sense because when I saw it yesterday, the theater was pretty packed, so it makes sense that it'll be doing a lot more. And the word of mouth has been pretty decent. So, and of course, there are still fans of the Beatles, so there's that. So, yeah, kudos to yesterday. I mean, it's still hanging in there. All right, coming in the number 2 spot is going to be Toy Story 4, which of course was number 1 about 2 weeks in a row, but now it dipped to number 2 spot. Right now, Toy Story 4 made an estimated of 34.3 million to its in its second by falling on its second and made 49.7 million 5 days, giving the film an an incredible million true Sunday. Not adjusting for inflation, the sequel also currently outgrows Toy Story 3 at the same point, at pretty much the same point of its run with 306.6 million versus 289.1 million. So, so yeah, the Toy Story franchise is definitely not going anywhere. I mean, with these numbers, I know. I guarantee we're gonna see a Toy Story 5 in the near future. I mean, I'll be okay if we don't, but we're gonna get another one. I mean, Toy Story 4 is a monstrous hit. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. Now, coming in the number one spot is an obvious one, and the number one spot in this weekend is Spider-Man: Far From Home, which, of course, got released on a Tuesday. So it makes a pretty good dough during its 4th of July weekend, I know. But it pretty much made 125 million 6 days heading into a weekend, and it also managed like this movie is not going to make as much as, let's say, Endgame, but it still did pretty decent. Like its grand total this week is 93.6 million. So it's a pretty it's gonna have some more legs too because it's gonna be word of mouth. Lots of people are just gonna tell their friends to go see it and whatnot. So hey, kudos to it. That did well. It deserved it. I'm gonna probably see Far From Home again sometime this week. I just really dug it and happy to see it doing well. So yeah. And I'm curious to see how good Far From Home is going to do again next week because of course we got Stuber and Crawl coming out. So it should be interesting to see if next week. But and the Spider movies have become hit and misses in the box office. Like the very first Spider-Man, which got released in 2002, made 821.7 million, while Spider-Man 2 made 783.8 million. Spider-Man 3 made 890.9 million. Then of course the Amazing Amazing Spider-Man made 756 57.9 million. Amazing Spider-Man 2 is probably the lowest grossing out of the bunch. That only made 709 million. Homecoming, of course, made 880.2 million. While, of course, Into Spider-Verse made 375.5 million. So, hey, I'm glad to see Far From Home crushing it, and it deserves it. I cannot wait to see more Spider-Man movies from here. And yeah, it was a good movie. So happy it did well. Alright. But the film Hereditary, Ari Aster's the film Midsummer, I'm actually saying, which is of course Ari Aster's follow-up to Hereditary. That pretty much went on to came in at in the number 6 part, and only made 6.5 million over the 3-day period, and 10.9 million since its opening Wednesday, which is pretty decent. Hereditary, which got released last year, that made 13.5 million. So it's still smaller than Hereditary, but still makes a pretty good dough. You know, Midsummer didn't really cost a whole lot to make, so you know, since it didn't do a whole lot great, it doesn't. This type of film doesn't really need to make a million, nothing like that. Because it was a smaller film, so it's not gonna do bonkers or anything. But hey, but 109, 109 million, not on the head. The film actually made of course 10 million to produce. So that's no Blumhouse money, but hey. But also, like I said, my review, I'm also really curious to see what Ari Aster's next film's gonna be, because Midsummer was a nutty film. So yeah. But anyway, let me lead you guys. What did you throw of this week's box office results? Are there any surprises? Did you see any of the films in this week's box office list? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Team Movies, signing off.